how does Kelce do it? Honestly, because Steve Wilkes is going to circle 87. Everybody circles 87. Why wouldn't you circle 87 all week long? And then 87 just dominates.
Yeah, good luck. I think the Ravens probably, even if you thought Kansas City was going to win this game, you'd have thought somebody else would have had to make a bunch of plays.
Well, his first touchdown was on Kyle Hamilton. That's a first-team All-Pro.
It's a first team, and that's the bottom line is eventually if you're going to play aggressive and, you're going to man up on Kelce or whatever you do, unless you're going to bring extra bodies to the party, he's that dude for a reason. And, Kyle Hamilton's a great player already and all-pro and deserves all that. But, those guys get beat too. And usually if they get beat, it's by Hall of Famers. And, there's something to that. This guy in the playoffs, he's got his hockey beard going. I feel like he's locked in. He said he wanted this game more than any game he's played in, and
I love it.
I believe him. And, it's the backyard ball between Mahomes and Kelce on that fourth down, or maybe it was a third down where, Mahomes gets smoked and Kelce's on one side of Stevens when the ball's released, but then he gets around him and gets the other end. It's like there's a reason these guys have been playing for, a decade. They know who each other are and they know where they're going to be and they don't have to say a word. And that's a connection that Lamar doesn't have that with anybody. Mark Andrews is the closest thing to it, but he's missed a lot of time. I don't care how bad Kelce's played relative to expectation. He's still Travis Kelce in the playoffs.
And then just the era of invincibility when the game was tied, because Lamar did have some dynamite moments to tie the game at 7 apiece. And then the Chiefs march 16 plays, including a 3rd and 5 where Mahomes scrambles for 9 seconds before flipping it to Kelce, who makes a remarkable grab to keep the drive going. And it makes you feel like, all right, this is never going to happen. And the game was tied.
And the bottom line is this, two great quarterbacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a point you looked up in the first half and you said, hey, Lamar is their whole offense. It's the batted pass that he catches himself. It's him shaking off Chanel and all that stuff. That's who he is, right? That's why he's the MVP. But one quarterback and one offense, because I don't want to put it all on Lamar. The game plan to me is a little bit suspect. One quarterback, one offense was willing to take a little chunk of flesh every play. It wasn't going to be a kill shot, but they were comfortable picking you apart. And if you're going to play off coverage, they're going to take the easy answer. They're going to run the ball. They're going to run it into down safety looks. They don't care. They're going to run their offense. And I think the flash and flare of the Ravens this year, but Kansas City, as bad as they've been, they know how to do that and they know how to convert. And they converted the whole first half.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.